Hello, everybody. I want to talk to you all about something. Thursday night is going to be the NBA draft. I'm going to give you my mock draft of the first 10 picks only for this video. Now, I'm going to do two more videos where it's going to be 11 through 20 and 21 through 30. Thursday night will be the draft. Now, there was a trade just recently. I forget the whole thing, but Boston did have the first pick, but they traded the first pick to Philadelphia for the third pick and some, I think it's future first rounders. So, Philadelphia has the first pick, and I really believe that they are going to select Markelle Fultz. I mean, I just think Markelle Fultz fits perfect with them. I mean, they got Ben Simmons. Of course, he was injured all last year, so he didn't play. But he'll be their, he'll be their playmaker. You got Joel Embiid, who played like 31 games. And I think he averaged like 20-something points. He played incredible, what I saw of him. You got Dario Saric. He played pretty good. And then, so I look at this team. I look at the Sixers, and to me, they need a backcourt, so that's why I think Markelle Fultz is perfect for them. You know, they definitely, you know, because he can score, you know, he can create for others, and he has defensive potential, but now he does have problems with shooting consistency, and against elite defenders, he has trouble creating his own shot, but I don't know. I don't see why Fultz cannot probably average maybe 15 points or 14 or 15 points in his rookie year. Granted, he plays like at least 70 games. I think he can average 15 points, maybe six or seven assists, and maybe 4 rebounds, which would be pretty good. But I think the Sixers are going to make some noise. I mean, I don't know what they're going to do in free agency. If they take Fultz, they're going to need a shooting guard. Now, Stauskas looks like he's improved, but I think they could go for J.J. Redick maybe, but they'll have to sign him like, I wouldn't throw like 30 or 40 million at him, maybe like 2 years for 20 million. So I think that they're going to take Markelle Fultz. Now, there's other possibilities. Philadelphia, they could take Josh Jackson, who's a good defender, he's a very good defender. He could be like a Kawhi Leonard or a Jimmy Butler, but I think they need to take Fultz, personally. I mean, I just think Fultz would be very interesting for them. Now, the second pick goes to Los Angeles Lakers, and there's a lot of talk about Lonzo Ball. Like, they're blowing up smoke screens saying, oh, we'll take him, we won't take him, we may take De'Aaron Fox. I think they're actually going to take Lonzo Ball. I think the whole issue is LeVar Ball will not be quiet, and but I don't think he'll cause a problem in LA. I think if he goes to any other team, he's going to cause a major problem. But I think, you know, what the Lakers got, you know, D'Angelo Russell, I think he's more of a two-guard from what I've seen. I didn't get to see every Lakers game, but like the end of the year, he started scoring a bunch, and I think he'd be better fit for a two-guard. And then you could have like Jordan Clarkson come off the bench as your six-man. And then you've got Brandon Ingram, who I think is going to improve. Julius Randle. Then they got, I forget his last name. Let's see if I got it here. That's some center for the Lakers. Ivanka Zubac was pretty good, I heard. But, you know, they got Timothy Mozgov, too, which I think they overpaid for him. I think they gave him, what, $64 million last year for 4 years? And then they overpaid Lil Deng. But I think Lonzo Ball is going to make everyone around him better. I think Brandon Ingram is going to step up this year with Lonzo on the team. I think D'Angelo Russell, granted, he doesn't mind if he doesn't mind playing the two guard. I think he could step up offensively. Now, if he doesn't, they could trade him. But I can't see how you don't take Lonzo Ball. I mean, I think he's gonna make everybody around him better. Also, he's gonna sell you a lot of tickets. Lonzo Ball is gonna sell you a lot of tickets. All right, the third pick goes to the Boston Celtics of that trade. Now, I looked at Isaiah Thomas, who put up almost 30 a game last year. Avery Bradley's good in spurts, offensively, but he's a very good defender. Jay Crowder's a solid defender. I have problems with, they got Al Horford at center, which he's alright. He's a good offensive player. I'm not really sold on his defense. To me, they really need a power forward. Or, a big man, I guess. But to me, there is no power forward that's worthy of the third pick. So I think what you do, if you're Boston, you take Josh Jackson out of Kansas. He's 6'8", weighs 205 pounds. He's explosive. He's NBA ready. Now he does have problems with shooting consistency, but I think he could get better as time goes along. But I mean, if you can imagine, you got Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley. If you put Josh Jackson at small forward, right? I think you could put Crowder at power forward. Now I don't know how well that's going to work, but that would be interesting to see. So you put Crowder at 4. Now can you imagine Avery Bradley, Josh Jackson, Jay Crowder? That would be a defensive nightmare for opposing teams. Now I don't think that's going to be enough to beat LeBron James. I mean but that would be, you could throw 2 defenders at LeBron. One go right at him. If one blows by, you got another one to come at him. That would be very interesting. But Boston, I don't know if they're going to be a number 1 seed again. They've got a probably pretty good shot, maybe a 2 seed next year. Depends on who they take. The 4th pick are Phoenix Suns. Now, they could take De'Aaron Fox, but I have no idea if they're going to trade Bledsoe. I made a comment that they may try to trade him for maybe around a 15th pick or something, or a 16th, or somewhere 20th maybe. I don't know. But I don't think they're going to take De'Aaron Fox. I mean, I don't see how you're going to do it with Bledsoe, Brandon Knight, although he's injured a lot. 4th, I think, personally to me, I think the Suns need a small forward. Now, I know about T.J. Warren. I'm not really sold on him. I think Jason Tatum. I think they need to take Jason Tatum. I mean, that would just give them some more. It would give them a little more depth at that small forward position. They traded off P.J. Tucker last year to Toronto, and I really think that they need to take, Jason Tatum. And now the next one is the Sacramento Kings, 5th pick. Now, if De'Aaron Fox falls to you, I'd say you take him. He has high character. Now, unlike their last Kentucky pick, when they had DeMarcus Cousins and they traded him to the Pelicans last year for Buddy Hield, Tyreek Evans, Langston Galloway, I think, and a first-round pick. So Kings will have 5th and 10th pick. I'll talk about the 10th pick later, but 5th, I think they should take De'Aaron Fox. He's kind of, to me, he reminds me of John Wall a little bit. I don't think he has a great mid-range right now. John Wall didn't have a great mid-range when he came in the league. Now, he can hit from 3, he can hit mid-range. I think De'Aaron Fox is going to be like the next John Wall. I personally think you don't pass on him if you're Sacramento. He falls to you. Now, let's say that Fox is off the board. Alright? I would be tempted to take Dennis Smith Jr. because I'm not sure what Sacramento is going to do with Darren Collison. Now, if you plan on keeping Darren Collison, maybe you could take Jason Tatum, but I think De'Aaron Fox would be a perfect fit for Sacramento. They need somebody with high character, and they need a big change. They haven't been in the playoffs, I think, 10 to 12 years? You know, last time they had a bunch of good people like Weber, Bibby, Brad Miller, Peja Stojakovic, Doug, that was the last time they were really good. Or Ron Artest. So I think they need to take De'Aaron Fox out of Kentucky. Kentucky players seem to pan out pretty good in the NBA. So that's what I think Sacramento should do. De'Aaron Fox, if not, Dennis Smith Jr., if not, then Jason Tatum. The 6th pick, goes the Orlando Magic. Now, I live in Orlando, and I admit I've watched a lot of their games. So, Elfrid Payton did show signs last year, but I think they should definitely take Dennis Smith Jr. I am sold that he's going to be a star in this league. But now if you're wondering, like, okay, how are we going to do Payton and, Smith Jr.? Well, maybe you try Dennis Smith at the shooting guard. You could, I don't know how well it's going to work. He's only 6'2", but he's more of a scorer than he is a passer, so that could be a way to go. And then throw Fournier at the 3, Aaron Gordon at the power forward, and then Nikola Vucevic at center. I'd take Dennis Smith Jr. There's people that say now maybe Jonathan Isaac. I wasn't sold on him in the tournament, but from what I read about him, he seems like he's going to be a pretty decent player. He might be like a 3rd or 4th option on a really, good team, though, that has stars, but Orlando really don't have stars. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I would take Dennis Smith Jr. if I'm the Orlando Magic with the 6th pick. Now, the 7th pick, this is going to be very interesting, because Minnesota's got Karl Anthony Towns, Andrew Wiggins, Zach LaVine, and Ricky Rubio as their playmaker. Now, to me, I think Jonathan Isaac falls perfect into their lap. Playing the 4. Now, he may have some problems, but he can open up Andrew Wiggins. He can open up Wiggins' game. If they double-team Towns, Wiggins is going to get shots. Isaac's going to get shots, probably. If they throw double teams at Wiggins and Towns, Isaac's going to get shots. LaVine's going to get shots. I would take Jonathan Isaac, because also he's a good defender, and Coach Tom Thibodeau likes defensive players, although he don't like to play rookies. But if Isaac goes out there and plays really good defense, they've got a really good shot. Now, 8th pick, the New York Knicks. This is crazy. This was a team to me that needed a top 3 draft pick. I don't know what they're going to do with Derrick Rose. Carmelo Anthony, maybe traded. Who knows? Kristaps Porzingis is pretty good. Willie Hernangomez, I can't say his name. Seemed like he was showing pretty good strides. Courtney Lee's alright. I think, though, Lonzo Ball is off the board. He's a pass-first point guard. I think you need to take I can't say his name, Ntilikina out of France, because he's a pass-first point guard. Now, I don't think he's going to be, as super as Ball, but I think if you put a pass-first point guard with Melo, I think Melo is going to thrive. A few years ago, the Knicks won 54 games when Jason Kidd was on their team. He's a pass-first point guard. I mean, he made Melo better. Even Chauncey Billups was pretty good. So I think you need to take Frank Ntilikina. Now, if he's off the board, you could take Malik Monk, but I don't know how you're going to do that because people are sold on Ron Baker, and he didn't look too bad what I saw. And then you've got Courtney Lee, so I don't know how that would work. I really don't know how that would work. I would just to take Frank Ntilikina because there's no really other point guard. I think you need a point guard. No matter what, even if you sign Derrick Rose, I think you need a backup point guard. Now, if you want to go this route, you could send him over for a year. Although I think you need somebody who can play right away. I personally think New York has a big problem. They need to fire Phil Jackson. I think I could step in and be a better GM than them. But anyway, enough about that. Frank Ntilikina should be the pick for the Knicks. He's 6'5", 190 pounds out of France with the 8th pick. Now the 9th pick, this is going to be crazy. The Dallas Mavericks. Okay, they're probably going to re-sign Nerlens Noel, who plays center. He could probably play power forward. They're going to probably keep Dirk. I don't know if he's going to retire. I don't know what's going to go on there. So you have Nerlens Noel, Dirk Nowitzki. Alright, you got center and power forward kind of covered. Alright, Harrison Barnes stepped up pretty good last year. I mean, I think he has to be considered one of the most improved players. So, small forward is kind of set. Wesley Matthews is just aging, and I never know what's going to happen with him. So, and then the point guard, I think they're sold on Yogi Ferrell. So, and you got also Seth Curry, who could play shooting guard. I don't know if you really want. I'd be tempted to take Malik Monk here. You know, out of Kentucky, 6'3", 200 pounds. I mean, that would add more to your bench. You could also take, I can't say his name, Lauri Markkanen out of Arizona. If you think he could be the next Dirk Nowitzki, you know, he could learn a little bit from Dirk. He's 7 foot, 230 out of Arizona. That would be intriguing. That would maybe solve, you know, a power forward problem. Because, you know, Dirk's going to eventually leave, and you've got a lotto pick. I mean, although you really could you could put Nerlens at maybe the 4 at times when Dirk's out. I don't know. But, I don't know. Malik Monk, he would add more to your bench. And I don't know if maybe, I don't think he's going to be a star right away. He could eventually be. But I think he could be a decent NBA player. He could be like maybe a JJ Redick. And that would be okay. But, you know, Dallas didn't really get a top 5 pick. And, but you never know. The last time they had a 9th pick, I think it was Dirk Nowitzki. He was really good. So, they may find a gem here at 9. Okay, the 10th and final pick. We're back to the Sacramento Kings again. Now, I had Dallas taking Malik Monk. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen with, you know, are they going to go with, I can't say his name, Skal Lassiter? Are they going to go with him at starter? Because if they are, then that really throws off what I'm thinking. Because I know about Willie Cauley-Stein and Koufos and that George guy. I would be either tempted to trade the pick, although I'm going to assume all my draft picks, everybody's taking somebody. That's going to be tough. You could say take the best player available, but they seem to load up on shooting guards a lot. Sacramento, it seems like. I would go ahead, if he's not off the board, I would go ahead and take the 7-footer, Lauri Markkanen out of Arizona. I don't know. You put him and Willie Cauley-Stein. Willie Cauley-Stein can make up for the defensive part. I don't know if Lauri Markkanen's going to be a starter either, so I don't know. You know, what would you do with the 10th pick? Would you go ahead and go with the center and draft Zach Collins and maybe, because that's another possibility, and then maybe try Willie at the 4, have Willie come off the bench. You know, I don't know what they're going to do, but, because this 10th pick's got me, wondering. I think you just take the best player available. Could be him. Luke Kennard out of Duke. Could be another possibility. TJ Leaf, maybe. I don't know about Harry Giles. A lot of people, some people like him, but he didn't do very well in college from what I heard. Like, averaged, like, I think 3 points a game or something. I don't know. And I think he has a lot of injuries, so I would take Lauri Markkanen or something out of Arizona, 7 foot, 230 pounds. Who would be on your mock draft? I'm going to read the names again. First pick, Sixers, Markelle Fultz. Second pick, the Lakers, Lonzo Ball. Third pick, Boston Celtics, Josh Jackson. Fourth pick, Phoenix Suns, Jason Tatum. Fifth pick, Sacramento Kings, De'Aaron Fox. Sixth pick, Orlando Magic, Dennis Smith Jr. Seventh pick, Minnesota Timberwolves, Jonathan Isaac. Eighth pick, New York Knicks, Frank Ntilikina out of France, 6'5", 190 out of France. Ninth pick, Dallas Mavericks, Malik Monk. And the 10th and my final pick in this video for the Sacramento Kings, Lauri, however you say his name, Mark. Tell me how to pronounce it, anybody. Markkanen or something. It's the 7-footer out of Arizona. Who's in your top 10? Stay tuned next video where I'm going to do 11 through 20. And share your NBA draft. Tell me what you agree with and what you disagree with. I'm going to put a disclaimer out here. I didn't get to watch every team, every game. I didn't get to watch a bunch of college basketball. I'm just putting my thoughts out there, who I think could be the best fit. Some of them I take best player available. Some of them I go based off need. Like I think Minnesota, I went off need. Send me your thoughts, and thank you for watching this video. And make sure to subscribe and hit the like button.